Bengals got a problem, and it's more of a psychological problem, I think. I mean, the Chiefs are a juggernaut, man, and I know that they had beaten the Chiefs, and Joe Burrow kind of talked about that, kind of, played that up a little bit. But I think psychologically, I wonder how much the Bengals really believed they could beat him a third time. And then when they didn't, how that psychologically sits in that locker room, because now they won another Super Bowl. And it makes them bigger, right? So the Bengals haven't won a Super Bowl. They've been to a Super Bowl, but they lost. Had they won the Super Bowl, we're having a different conversation. Winning changes everything in the mindset. And how they respond is going to be one of two ways. Either they're going to be afraid of the Chiefs, and I use that term loosely. They're not really afraid, but they're afraid of losing to the Chiefs, or they've got a chip on their shoulder and they like being the underdog, and they'll revel in taking the giant down. And it'll be interesting to see how that team. There's only one or two ways they're going to respond. It'll be interesting to see which road they take. And obviously, in this having this conversation, they need to take the latter. They need to take the chip on their shoulder. Okay, the Chiefs are big; they're big and bad, and we're here. We're here to bring them down. It's easier said than done.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I mean? And as long as Joe Burrow was correct, as long as he's playing, their Super Bowl window is his career. And I think he'll be able to be competing for AFC championships and Super Bowls with Patrick Mahomes for a long time. But, what's always interesting is once a young quarterback has success and then he gets paid, how does the team shape up around him? Right? And they've had a lot of success early on. When teams have success, guys get paid. Jesse Bates, one of the best safeties in the league, probably not going to be a Bengal in 2023. T. Higgins, a lot of people talking about him being somebody that's going to get traded because they're not going to be able to afford to pay him, and he's at the point in his rookie contract where it's time for him to get paid. So there are a lot of things they're going to have to figure out, pieces that they have in 2022 that they're not going to have in 2023. So it'll be interesting to see how the Bengals rebuild this team around Joe Burrow, who they're saying is going to get his new contract in this offseason. They're talking about Jamar Chase possibly getting his new contract in this offseason. So, they're going to have to spend a lot of money, which means some of these big name guys are going to have to go away. So I'll be interested to see how they decide to build the team around them without those star players there.